Now, if I asked you whether you'd poked anyone this week, you'd either think I was rather rude or you'd know I was referring to Facebook, one of the world's fastest growing websites. It is what they call a social networking site where we can keep in touch with friends. It's currently attracting 100,000 new users every day. It may be popular, but how careful should we be about putting details of our lives online? Here's Ricardo Boleto from our web team.
Letters, telephone calls, mobile phones, emails. The way we stay in touch with each other is always changing. And for the people of my generation, the newest and easiest way to contact your mates, share pictures, and even tell the world if you're single or not, is on Facebook. It's a social networking site that acts like a virtual notice board of your life that can be seen by any of your friends, so you can let them all know what you're up to.
It's a good thing because you can find out where your friends have been throughout the years. You lose contact with so many people that it's brilliant to see them again.
I wouldn't admit to being on Facebook for any amount of hours, but I think I'd say at least half an hour.
It can get quite addictive, and I know some offices, some of my friends work in, it's actually been banned and blocked in work.
For some people though, using sites like Facebook hasn't always been fun. Anything on your profile can be seen by your friends, but it can also be seen by people you don't know. Sophie Alcock was contacted by a stranger who claimed to know exactly who she was.
I started getting calls from this number I didn't recognise, and this guy was really friendly over the phone, so I thought that I knew him. But then after talking to him for a while, I realised that actually I had no idea who he was, but he had all this information about me.
Of course, Facebook isn't the only social networking site around. MySpace.com is still the most visited site, but Facebook is growing fast. Users have doubled since September last year. Privacy on sites like these is an issue. Because people add so much information about themselves to the website, even employers are using it to check out potential staff. So could your blog lose you your job?
I would say at least 4 out of every 10 candidates we look at have got things on their Facebook profile, on their MySpace, on Twitter. I think they don't realise that anybody with a bit of IT now can basically find out anything they're posting online. For recruiters ourselves, we're going to look at that and it's going to bring up some questions that we're going to want to ask you.
So remember, while it's a good way to keep in touch, once your information's on the web, it could be accessed by anyone. Ricardo Boleto, find me on Facebook, 5 News.
Did that man say Twitter? That's something else I've got to learn about. Right, coming up next then on 5.